What's up, everybody? I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMoviescreens.com, and I got another movie to review for you guys, and that would be Crown Heights. Now, this one's about the real-life story of Colin Warner, and he was wrongfully convicted of a murder, sentenced to life in prison, and his friend Carl King tries to get him out and save his innocence. This is based on a real-life story, like I said, in the 80s, and Colin Warner was eventually in jail for like 21 years or something like that before Carl finally found the appropriate evidence to get him out and show that he was wrongfully convicted, very horribly, by the way. It should be like this emotionally rich story, right? Movies about how corrupt our justice system is not only eye-opening, just in general, and really kind of just wakes you up to the problems that we have with our justice system. And then, of course, it could be a really powerful drama. I got that for the most part. Now, let's get real and break this down. Lakeith Stanfield. This guy, I've been following since 2013, ever since I saw him in the supporting role of Short Term 12, where he absolutely killed it, and he was actually better than Brie Larson. So throughout the years, I kind of just followed him, creepily, by the way. I've seen him in movies just kind of popping up in, supporting roles here and there. He was also, in the very popular show Atlanta from last year, so the guy's just kind of all over the place right now, which is really great because he's a really great actor. He's always had nice supporting roles that really kind of showcase his talents and actually almost overshadow every single time the main actors. This was the first film where I've seen Lakeith actually get to the front, be in front of the movie, and be the main character. And he absolutely kills it. This guy is phenomenal. What he was able to portray in Colin was the pain and suffering, the anger, the frustration, just everything that you would kind of like go through your head if you were wrongfully accused of a murder and stuck in jail. This guy brings to the table. He is absolutely commanding on screen no matter what he's doing, whether he has dialogue that is interesting to hear or whether he is emoting with just facial expressions. The guy always has your attention, and he is obviously the best part about this movie, for sure. Now, I will say that this is not a bad movie. This is a very, I wouldn't say very. It is a good movie. It is a solid film, and throughout the whole entire time, I was going to give it like a B, just a solid B. It was a solid film, but there was something kind of off about it, and I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. And to jump into a couple negatives is the pacing of the film. Ironically, in the middle of it, and maybe a little bit towards the end, it's actually pretty well paced. I was enjoying what I was seeing. It was moving chronologically at a very substantial rate. But there was something kind of off about the beginning and the end of the film that felt a little rushed. It almost felt like they were just in a rush to get him into jail so we can get to the process of getting him out. But what that caused was kind of this very haphazard beginning where you're just like, okay, he's established in this building. Oh, he's sleeping with this chick. Oh, he's at his job. And oh, boom, convicted of murder. Boom, throw him in jail. And it's like, I didn't really get a chance to see like what his life was like at all. I mean, yes, we saw what his life was like, but it just almost felt like a quick setup to him getting into jail. And I kind of wanted a little bit more, which brings me to my next point. I think this would have benefited from either a real-life docu-series or a fictional series. Maybe like 8 episodes, 10 episodes on a Netflix or something. I think this would have benefited from that. It's one of those deep, rich stories of, racial profiling and just how corrupt our justice system is that you could actually expand this into a show and actually have different conversations with Colin Warner's case as kind of the core of the subject and have the conversation around it. That probably would have benefited better from this subject matter, but I still enjoyed myself overall in this film. I thought the direction was solid, the cinematography was solid. Even the side characters, with some of them just kind of coming in and out of the frame, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I might have wanted to know a little bit more about you. Just like, oh, boom, 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 boom. Everyone does fine. And the reason why I'm not going to bring this to a B+ is just, I think overall it's a very solid film, and Lakeith actually saves the film with his performance. But the rush pacing at the beginning and kind of towards the end, just kind of wrapping everything up really quickly, I mean, I gotta dip it down to a B-. I mean, that's kind of where I'm kind of, just on right now. That's the grade I'm on, is a B minus. But Lakeith Stanfield, this is just another movie to showcase his talents, and he completely just knocks it out of the park. He is definitely the best part about this movie. I mean, in some regards, it almost felt like just a very glorified TV movie. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I wish it was a little bit more cinematic, a little bit more punch to it. Like I said, I cared about everything that was going on, but for some weird reason, it just never reached that like next level for me, and maybe a series would have done that. But Lakeith Stanfield, my man, you are amazing. This kid is going to win an Oscar one of these days, and I'm going to be alive to see it. So I'm going to give a Crown Heights a B minus. So what do you guys think of Crown Heights, or have you even heard of it? Comment in the place with my face and let me know. And as always, guys, I'm Chase Lee reporting for DallasMoviescreens.com, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. I will see you guys later.